other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it though. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you're never gonna make it.
Hello everyone, this is Crimson, your favorite fiery what ifer. Today we're gonna continue our what if about what if Naruto's parents were sealed inside of him. If you haven't seen my last video, I will put a full playlist of all my what if Naruto's down in the description down below, along with my Discord server. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Anyways, after that whole force of this death scene, that whole arc, they decided to take a risk with Naruto learning how to console his chakra nature, because he actually learned what his chakra nature was, while also figuring out what else to do. So he's been a few days training his body and mind, like he's been doing throughout the years. Then he knows he has to fight someone one-on-one, while also finding out what their weak points are. Yeah, so he does go home, then start to study about what to do during this part of the exam. After that, he then went into the forest, deep in the woods, so he can meditate, so he can train and study with his parents. If you don't know who his parents are, look at the picture and you know how they are. Anyways, he figured out that this test will also test his honor as a ninja, to prove he can be a shinobi. Yeah, after that, days went by until he was ready to go and have a fight, though. All those fights went down as in canon, until he had to fight up against Neji. Naruto was disappointed in Neji because, well, he showed no honor as a Hyuga, not even towards his own cousin, and her father was not even that good to begin with anyways. After all that, Naruto did fight with all of his might, even better than he did as in canon. When Neji tried to use his Hyuga eyes and for the palm strike, Naruto used what he created called the QB Shield, when he used all of the Nine Tails energy to make Nine Tails to see him for the attack. Everybody was astonished and impressed by the fact that Naruto can even do this. Then Naruto decided to make his own type of seal, since he has studied about his clan. Sorry about that, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Anyways, where I was like, oh yes, Naruto did study about his clan's Genkai, and actually figured out that his whole family and clan were the masters of making seals. So Isuke decided to use a seal that he invented called the Sight Seal, where he made different type of hand signs. Then did a 3 meter palm strike right on Neji's chest, making him lose his hookah sight about 5 minutes. Neji say, "What? How did he do that? What happened to me?" As Nato say, "Let's just say I figured who my family are, and I invented a seal more specifically to counter somebody's amazing eyesight or any type of sight. Don't worry, don't worry, your eyesight will come back in about 5 minutes." As Neji say, "That doesn't matter. It's destiny for me to win this fight and win against you." As Naito say, "Okay, can you cut it out with that with that destiny crap? Is it also your destiny to have your father make your cousin feel like sees nothing towards her own clan? Your destiny is not to be the strongest. Your destiny is to protect and serve. That's it. But you and your clan is a disgrace how you treated Miss Hinala. So you and Hinala's father, you guys don't even deserve to be called Hyugas after the mistreatment you gave towards her. And I should know, I've been mistreated by this whole dang village all my life. But unlike you, unlike your pamper lifestyle, I never cry, moan, or complain about the mistreatment. I took it all and I still stayed in this village because the village had nothing to do with my mistreatment. But the villagers, they are the reason why I nearly kill myself every day. But I thrive through my pain and my own strength. And look at me now. I'm still standing where you're just mistreating your own people. If this how the villagers think it's okay to act towards each other, then none of them deserve to even stay in this village. Now be quiet and show me your true strength." All of them was taken aback with Naruto's words and what he said, because they have to admit what they did is completely true, and what had Neji done was also true, and what has Hinata father did was also true. They couldn't even speak because they both realized how shameful and disgraceful their action was towards a little boy who was only just born on the attack. They just thought if he was born during that day, he must have had something to do with it. But they just realized that he was a baby at the time, so he could have never even known about what happened. So for years, they were hurting and punishing Naruto for nothing. After that, both Neji and Naruto fought with all their might. But Naruto wins like in canon. After all that, he went home, took a shower, and made his favorite and went down to the secret ramen place for his sushi ramen. As the guy who is very nice to him said, "Well, Naruto, you're the first child that actually scalded another child, and the entire village is full of adults that hell was acting like brats themselves. I'm proud of you for that, Naruto." I started to say, "Yeah, thanks, but do you think I was a little bit too harsh? I mean, I meant every word of it, but I felt it, but I think it was being a little bit too hard." As the ramen owner say, no, they needed that. they need to know how much and how bad it is to treat a villager of this place that it's not okay to punish a kid for something he wasn't even aware of. You're just a baby during that time, and yet they all just assume that you're the demon that killed everybody. But I've known you for a while, but known you a while now, and I don't believe you could even harm a fly. You're just a average, normal kid that just want to know what it's like to feel love, and just to know who his parents are. That's not to say, well, I figured that out myself, but meh, oh my, but I'm just gonna let the villagers figure it out themselves. As, as the ramen wanna say, see, that's what I like about you, Naruto. Even right now, you still as cheerful as ever. But I do hope they treat you with the respect you deserve. No one should ever treat a kid like this. As he say, the usual? That's not to say, yes, and kind of spicy, as Shiko say, oh yes, of course. It's on the house tonight, so eat as much as you like. I say, I hope you have an appetite, because that was a long fight. That's not to say, oh boy, do I ever. And that's where I'm gonna leave this what if off. So I've been gone for a while. I have to take care of some business in my life. But I'm back, and I promise you I will make more and more what ifs as soon as I can. And if you want to see more what ifs or ask me to do a what if for you, comment down below or join my Discord server. This is Crimson, you favorite fire whatever, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye now.
Wishes are waiting, anticipating.